6 in the morning. It's just 3:56 in the morning. Good Lord, I'm losing it today. It's March 27th, 2024. We were John Say Roseman, California, still having issues with computer problems and everything else this morning. Had to reboot my computer, but I'm still getting me a new computer, new keyboard here. Shout out to Mr. Daryl P., artist in recovery. Morning, dude. Yeah, I tried to stay the hell away from him. Tried not to talk about it because I think he's still a royal pain in the butt. He's got to do what he's got to do. He's going to try finding some way to grift people left and right so he can, you know, feel good about himself, I guess. How am I feeling about myself this morning? I'm not alive or awake yet, but I'm there. I'm just trying to be there, that's all. Yeah, I heard about it. He's trying to do the Bible. He's been trying to do that to people left and right, trying to think he's good. I have to keep asking myself. I have to compare myself. I have to ask, am I doing it better? I'm not doing it better. I'm doing it screwed up. I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. That much I do know. If I keep that in mind, I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. Then maybe that helps me out with my own damn coping mechanisms concerning about our life and life streams and all the other stuff we had to keep dealing with in our own growth. Because right now my own growth sucks. Trump can do whatever he wants concerning about his stick. He wants to sell stuff to people. Let him sell stuff to people. It's the ones that are dumb enough to buy the damn crap you gotta worry about. Not about the crowd. It's the suckers that he's getting in. It's the suckers that are going to follow him over the damn cliff one way or another because they got suckered into the damn thing. Kind of pisses me off sometimes, but it is what it is. So now what I'm supposed to do about it? He's going to talk about he's a godly man. What about ourselves? I'm not going to worry about his latest shtick and he's trying to get his way into heaven. I worry about my own damn shtick. I'm worrying about my own damn worth, whether or not if I'm worthy or not. God, I'll probably say I'm worthy. Yeah, but I got my own damn pride, my own damn ego, and I have to worry about my own damn shit going on. So I have to ask myself of these things. What am I doing? What am I doing so wrong? I'm scared. Sometimes I do wake up scared, and other times I'm waking up okay and trying not to get triggered left and right. I've already been triggered left and right. He can do all the damn sticking he wants, but problem is, I know the things that are going to drive me crazy a little bit, and one of them is dealing with me triggered all the time emotionally that I'm having emotional wreckage here. I see things, I hear things about families, and it still tears me apart. And it'll take one or two things that'll get me going where I'm an emotional wreck and I'm depressed as hell, and then I'm not doing as well as I should be. I'm not. I heard about the latest game crack. People are suckers. What was it? P.T. Barnum was talking about that. There's a sucker born every minute. And in my situation, it probably is a sucker born every minute if I'm going to be buying into this damn crap, one way or another. It's not the physical item; it's buying into his ideology, his way of thinking. I am a fool and idiot. I know that. I screwed things up in my lifetime. Okay, fine. I had to be held accountable on that one. It's kind of hard for me if I'm going to be thinking I'm going to be God's follower. How the hell am I supposed to be? And because of the code of conduct we've got in the Bible that we try to follow, or even the 12 steps that we follow, am I doing it right? I guess some people are thinking about that one, especially when they want to go crazy and think they can get away with shit. And for some of us, we feel like we're, you know, have to conform like crazy, but can't feel like we're, not having any fun or anything else like that. Yeah, we got absolute freedom, but we both know that there's consequences on some of our thoughts and our actions. We don't want to be robots, but we want to enjoy and live life. And then we have to make the mistakes again and again and again because either we're choosing it or we're that stupid. Yeah, Donald Trump is going to be, he's going to be, whatever he's going to be grifting into. He's God's problem, but he's also our problem as well because people have to make that kind of choice and a decision in their life. Are they going to be following assholes like him all their lives? He's going to lead them over to this way and this way and that thing. Is Donald Trump leading me or anything else like him? Leading me into things or feeling things about anything else? Am I allowing it to happen? Do I want it to happen? Not really. Not really. Because I'm still screwed up in the head. I am. But I make the choice every single day not to be like Trump and his bullshit. I still think he's a fool and idiot, a bigger one than I am. He lives by ego. He'll die by ego. I have to be reminded of that one there too. Even when you're alcoholic, you're still an egomaniac. What I kept saying in the 12 steps? Edging God out? Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm seeing all these other people doing the same damn shit here too. They think they're better and holier than that, and they're going to show themselves. Gandhi never wanted to put himself in a public limelight that way. But other people wanted to hear what he had to say. They wanted to hear about him, about what he thought. You know what kind of scares me in the line of thing that we're dealing with our YouTube channels? We're doing the same damn thing as well. Sorry, I'm got cockroaches walking around over here, especially one going on another computer screen. It's just trying to see how things are going. I'm looking at my life and wondering, am I doing the right thing? Doing all these damn channels. I mean, doing all these damn videos. Is it for God's glory? Is it for mine? And I think that's an issue that we also have to face right there, my friend. Is it whose glory is it that we're doing this for? Are we doing it for the ego, or are we doing it for the ego bashing, the pride, the arrogance at this point over here? I could be asking the same damn thing myself because of the damn shirt I'm wearing right now. Now, granted, this was if there wasn't any importance of the color and of the design, it would just be a regular shirt. Throw the damn thing on, no problem. But, but, growing up as a fanatic of Star Trek and of ideology of the future, of people, of the things we should or could accomplish out there. Yeah, pie in the sky, my head out there like crazy. But then I had to keep asking myself at an older age, was it all worth it? I'd seen how fandom changed people left and right. Probably made us into some things that we didn't understand or agree with. Was fandom right? Was fandom correct? What was the thing with fandom? Am I a fanboy? Well, growing up as a kid, yeah, I was. But it's got to be deeper thoughts and deeper feelings on that one there. I guess when I get back to college next term, I'm going to be taking beginning philosophy and I'm trying to understand this stuff because I need to understand it more and more. Everyone else is going crazy with this ego and pride and arrogance trip. I have to keep mine on check. I have to keep mine on check, dude, because is the message out there for the people, or is it for myself, or is it both? Then I'm really screwed up on that one. Then I really have to redefine and repurpose my own channel in that way. You're talking about a person still trying to struggle with identities, with things that are concepts beyond. And I'm still struggling on that pathway. As a kid, I was terrified, dude. I was terrified of God and spirituality and anything else like that. But I got put into the church. I had to learn and follow a few things here and there. Be made part of the church, baptized, christened, given your a Bible, which I still have buried around here somewhere. But I know which bag it is. And understand that these things are important. These things are important. But is it for pride, arrogance, or for what? I'm going to listen to someone else who's going to tell me, I know exactly what you have and what you need to deal with. No, because we still need to deal with it our own individual way of trying to identify ourselves with the powers that be, with a power greater than ourselves that's well above us. Whatever we call it, whoever we call it. I'm still thinking, and then sometimes I still imagine that the universe is a hell of a lot grander than we think. When you see the observable, well, what about beyond the observable? Am I worthy enough to see that damn thing? And am I arrogant enough to see that damn thing? Is it right for me to see it? Is ignorance that totally? Is ignorance everything? Yeah, because there has to be a thirst for knowledge. There has to be questioning. It has to be trying to understand a hell of a lot of things. You see, it's just the thing about the Trumplicant Party and everything else around that. It's just minor if I happen to start thinking on a grander scale on this one. Because they don't care. They don't want to know. They don't want to care. They hear the scary stories. They're still in the bed covers, shivering because the world seems to be a scary place. And it is. But it's not just the physical realm. It's our own code, of, our own code of conduct, our own behaviors, everything else that we say and do. Even when we're doing it with our channels, our intentions are one thing, but are the motives righteous enough? Sometimes I get in this kind of quandary here that I have to ask myself about the true purpose of my videos. I don't know anymore. It seems like sometimes I'm doing a knee-jerk reaction on these things. And I do want to get myself lost into something else that I don't want to face the ugliness of this world. I mean, I've been watching a lot of stuff to distract me left and right, but seeing how we're dealing with each other. But sometimes I would see the distractions maybe if there was something of a glimmer, of a shimmer, or an essence or something that would help me relate to the world. Somebody else's interpretation of what life, in one form or another. Then I have to keep being drawn back to the crystal prism and how light's being reflected and refracted. Then I have to keep thinking about the center of the universe itself. How all the viewpoints are looking at it. I have to be refocused. I have to understand. I don't need to throttle people's opinions or anything else. I don't need to control them. I need to understand. There's more to it. Looking at the topic. And I have to stay on target. I have to stay on focus on that one. There's a lot more to the universe than we see or feel. There's a lot more. The wonder of it would drive me crazy. If our brains could absorb the universe, I don't know what the hell would have happened after that. Well, would they? Do we actually understand everything? No. Do we understand about God or anything else like that? Nope. We only got an essence. We only got a feeling for it a little bit. Well, we still don't know. We're still learning because we're still learning about ourselves. I don't fall into the grifts. I don't fall into the people sidelining saying, "Well, I know I have everything. I." Well, you could be the I, not me. I'm not the I. I can look at the sky and see how the stars are pretty, but know that the gas has already been expired a long time ago. So I'm just looking at the balls of gas that already been expired. It takes billions of light years from a single light year unit to billions of years. Pretty shortly, not even in my lifetime, that things are changing beyond me. I got no control of it. But it's awesome to see the effects while they're there. I hate the sharp bangs, but I like the oohs and ahs afterwards. In that essence, I don't have to be a grifter, but I don't have to buy into someone else's crap in the first place. I may not be knowledgeable, completely understandable about the phraseology in the Bible or about any of the verbs, but if I know an essence, I'm holding on to that essence. Am I a Christian? I'm trying to be a follower of Christ. Ain't perfect. Not supposed to be. I'm just supposed to be human. I'm supposed to be human, dude. So are you. So is everybody. At least the bipedals, anyway. I don't know about the four-leggeds or multiple leggeds. But still life. I can hear people selling shit like crazy. Try to get a fast buck. Okay, fine. They're trying to get away into heaven one way or another, trying to prove themselves that way. They got to still deal with the gatekeeper. They got to deal with him. As do we. We deal with what's in here. We deal with what's there. We deal with out here. That's what we deal with. Let Trump be what he is. He's a salesman. He's a showman. It's like P.T. Barnum has already warned us a long time ago. I'm always trying to find that damn thing before my computer starts having I was having a conniption fit. I'm ordering a new keyboard anyway. I still need one anyway. Okay, so I need quotes. Yeah, I heard about the Bible shit he's got. Try this one for. I'm going on a easy quotes. P.T. Barnum. Many people are gullible, and we can expect this to continue. No man ever went broke overestimating the ignorance of the American public. There is a fool born every minute. The common man, no matter how sharp and tough, actually enjoys having the wool pulled over his eyes and makes it easier for the puller. He's willing to be that dumb and stupid. You can fool most of the people most of the time, but you can't fool them all the time. Noblest art is that of making others happy. Trump doesn't do that. Trump doesn't do that. He's only making himself happy at this point over here. He wants all the damn attention. He's like a spoiled brat. He hasn't had the positive attention necessary growing up as a kid. I don't think he knows what love is. I know he knows what lust is. He doesn't know what love is. He likes rich, he likes shiny, he likes these things. But the problem is, All glitter, no glamour. Yeah, you can see the glittering rocks and think they're shiny. Is it fool's gold or actual gold? Is he after the diamond or is he after for something else? And what's a diamond? It's the hardest damn thing in the universe, we keep saying ourselves. But the problem is, we have a problem understanding our own universe as it is. Trump is born into the realm of grifting. He, like other people, want their attention, their money. It's like a soul-sucking vampire. Vampires are never quite sated. Always want more. He's got an ego to feed. He's a megalomaniac at this point over here, going crazy. And he can't stand people going against him. He wants people to love him. That's why I keep doing the Jack Palance thing from that Buck Rogers thing. Khalil. To me, it's the fictional thing to dealing with. And if I understand that correctly, then I've got no issues with it. Why? He'll sell his Bibles. But the only thing is, he's got to deal with the gatekeeper. He has to deal with the gatekeeper. Because who appointed the gatekeeper? Boss man upstairs. If I have faith, if I understand that, yeah, I do understand that. If there was a way for him to redeem his ass, he's not going to be able to do it because he's not willing enough to do it. He doesn't understand. His ego and his name are everything to him. He's going to force people left and right to believe in what he believes in. The more followers, the more power he gets. The more he thinks he can control everything. The problem is he doesn't control everything. People are making him to a full an idiot. He just doesn't bother seeing the whole damn thing, does he? No, he doesn't. He doesn't care either. He'll screw up God's word left and right, try to get his way. Said before, when I was trying to do that characterization about him at the gatekeeper having a problem with him. Oh, wasn't actually having a problem with him. You're expecting Trump to come into the gate. And then tell the old Trump head there to go with his family on the other side. But not on God's side. And I'm not gonna laugh about this one here because it's sad. It should be really sad at this point over here because we got things like that happening. We got people doing like that. Uh, we got ideologies that are not exactly what were considered. We got different ways of looking at God. We got different ways of looking at heaven, and we got different ways of looking at things left and right. But how do we look at ourselves? That's a different story altogether. I got to worry about me and worry about how I'm going to be trying to do things left and right. And I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Not by everyone else's standards, but the standards are already given to me that I had to learn the hard way. I'm still learning the hard way. So I'm not going to worry about Trump and his bullshit. I'm not. One day it's going to catch up to him. And then he's going to realize. And that day, oy. Anyway, time for me to get some food, sleep, or all three. I did say all three, not all two. I'll talk to you later, dude.